Hello?
Yep. Okay. Much better.
So there's one Symmetra one trick in ranked, and I made a bunch of little weird comps during our first week because of stuff that I experienced in ranked. And it works pretty well because all you do is hold left click, you get permanent ammo, you just burn the Rhine shield as much as you want. If some people aren't used to it, they're just like, the fuck's going on? There's a Symmetra just shooting my shield. And then you just build like a second fully charged Zarya and then you just beam people. And in scrims it was going pretty well. I think we just got a little bit, I mean Seoul was pretty good, they played against it pretty well too. Some unlucky stuff happened, but yeah, that's Symmetra for you.
Hey guys, Adam from Akshon Esports.
Hi, Adam from Akshon Esports.
Hey, that's me. So on Route 66, we had a little bit of a Bastion comp that you guys went up against. Were you expecting anything like that? Have you seen anything like that before? And if you were to face it again, what do you think you'd do differently?
We played against it before in scrims, so we knew it was an option that might happen, and I'm pretty sure we would probably just do whatever we thought was right. I mean, I think what we did at the time was the right thing. Just they played it well. We could play it better too. It was just like 50-50 kind of thing happening.
Hi, this is Emerald from Blizzard. This one's for Roar. So tonight you made your debut in the Overwatch League. So how was your experience on the stage out there tonight? And was the level of competition what you expected?
이번 스테이지가 처음이면서 새로 들어온 팀이 영어권 팀이라서 좀 적응하기가 어려웠지만 이번 데뷔전은 그래도 나쁘지 않게 했다고 생각하고 실수는 많았지만 이제부터 실수를 고쳐나갈 수 있도록 노력을 해야 될 것 같습니다.
So this question's for Roar. Fissure is regarded as one of the best main tanks in the league, and you really held your own against him today. I'm curious if you had prepped specifically for him, considering the experiences the rest of your team has had with Fissure, and if so, what that looked like.
딱히 피셔 선수를 상대로 생각은 하지 않았고 모든 메인탱에 맞춰서 더 잘할 수 있게 연습을 하였고 근데 오늘 그게 약간 실수가 많아서 조금 밀린 부분이 있는 것 같은데 또한 스테이지를 처음 하다 보니까 많은 실수가 발생했는데 그래서 좀 더 적응할 기간이 필요해 보입니다. 저는.
Well, I think you did great.
제 생각엔 너무 잘하셨다고 생각이 되거든요, 롤 선수님.
So recently we've seen a lot of D.Pei being swapped out for different heroes, and I was just curious on your opinion if you think it's because D.Pei's recent nerfs that she's a less ideal hero, or because Sombra or Symmetra bring different things to the composition.
It's more so, I think D.Pei's still really strong, and as you can see, most of the time when a comp that's made to counter goats, they switch to counter that, or it's not working anymore, you just go back to the bread and butter. So I don't think it's a result of D.Pei's nerfs, it's just, I think it would have happened even if D.Pei didn't get nerfed, it's just that certain things are strong against goats, but not so strong that they can be played all the time.
Hey guys, Chris from Minibin. So on this momentous day, being the first day of the season and all, everyone wants to know, who are your guys' Valentines?
No one.
Nothing.
I think
mine's Adam from Akshon Esports.
is that a mutual feeling or?
It is now.
Oh. Just everyone that was at the Blizzard Arena today.
Hi, I'm Fist from Imagine Media. Surefour, this is for you. I really enjoyed your track on the Holiday album, and I was wondering if you had any plans to record a solo album?
If they make me again.
If they make you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope they make you.
What song are you choosing?
I don't know. I just like singing sometimes. You know?
It's gonna start as one.
Better come with a box of chocolates or something.
First of all, thank you for noticing me, Dpei Senpai.
Yeah.
So we've been hearing from a lot of players that the key to really climbing the standings this season may lie in kind of cracking the GOATS comp. So out of curiosity, how much emphasis is being put on mastering what is currently one of the most favorable comps, and how much emphasis is put on kind of finding the next evolution of the meta?
I think it's mostly just gonna be. I mean, do you want to talk?
No, you got it.
I mean, you can talk after. Say something first. You know? First come, first serve.
You got it. You got
But
it.
I think it's mostly a matter of which team just gels together and perfects like the meta comp at the moment. Because right now it's goats, and the reason comps become so strong is just because no matter what they go against most of the time, they'll still either come back through ults or they can switch and then just eventually go back to it just because it's the strongest thing at the time. So I think people will try and find anti-goat comps, but as it stands, it only happens where you have an anti-goat comp, you make them switch, then you switch off the anti-goat to goats because they want to counter goats, and then it becomes goats versus goats again. Because if you don't switch back to goats when they switch to goats, they're just going to wreck you with ults. So I don't think there'll ever be a true comp that will just like always beat goats, because it'll eventually just come back to it. So I think a lot of it would be like doing kind of like cheese stuff to force people off goats and maybe have a beginning advantage and then switch back to goats. And then most of the practice and cohesion, like synergy, will be learned through like practicing goats a lot.
Yeah, you can look at the Root defense as an example. So they had a break goat comp with Bastion, and then we switched off, and then we both ended up switching to goats. Even in OT, where like a cheese strat would be like more risky but higher variance, they could have gone it, but they resorted back to goats. So I mean, there's a reason some things are meta, just like dive was meta, like largely throughout stage 1 through 4, right? So it kind of depends on how hard it is to break, and then the switches on it, but. The reason it is meta is because it's effective. Right?
All right. Well, Gladiators, thank you for your time and good luck this season.
Thank you.